Are you guys ready for some of the most enjoyable WAP content on all of the internet right now? I have someone coming on here that is going to showcase a class that you have literally been begging for months. How long have I been doing this even? Has it even been months yet? I don't even know if it's been months. But you guys have been begging for this class. I'm hoping that today I will learn a thing or two, because even though this class has the popularity that it has, I'm going to be 100% honest, I still know like very, very, very little about it. I have played with tons of them in my party. It is one of the strongest and also one of the most popular classes in the game. And there are a lot of people that we could have had on for this one. Go ahead, guys. Say it loud. You know who it is. For today's interview, we got TAMIR to show us everything that there is to know about Bishop. I don't know much about this guy. All I know is that this guy is OG and like actually the Bishop player. Hello. Hi. How you doing, brother? What's going on?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
Doing good?
Yeah.
Where are you at in the world? You're EU, right?
I'm in the Middle East.
Oh, damn.
Basically,
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what time is it?
It's 1 a.m.
Oh my god, wait, you stayed up so late for us. Would you say this is one of the most popular classes in the game right now?
It has to be one of the most popular ones.
It's like
a lot of people opened it just to get like carried back then when it was like insanely broken, but they nerfed it a lot since then.
Yeah, okay. Let's get started with a little bit of a showcase. I'll just leave it up to you. Something that you think is like unique, a cool little selling point of the class. Anything like cool that you think is just worth showing off.
Okay, so honestly, this class is really basic. Like if you've seen Chao's interview, it's there's nothing too special about it, but if you can come with me to Siglum, I can show you something maybe.
Okay.
I'm on channel 12.
All right, give me one sec. I'm like in the middle of a dialogue. I was just using it as a pause.
Yeah, okay.
Where you at? Gloom?
Yeah.
Channel 12. Okay, I'm here.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go in practice mode. First thing, can you get hit by a purple ball, like the one that gives you the...
Yeah, right here?
One? Yeah, so I have a skill that can kill you if I do this. You had the door. Okay,
Okay, wait. Let me get hit by this one. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, the other thing I can show you is, can you get hit by one of the stun balls?
Yeah. Oh, missed it. Alright, hold up.
Yeah.
Alright, here.
Yeah, so I can instantly unstun you. If,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quick.
Yeah, you have to react, but you can do a lot of these things in party play.
Okay.
In some bosses.
It's like a real support.
Yeah, it's basically it is a support. But
So,
yeah, that's it.
So wait, how did you kill me?
I have this. It's a second job skill called heal,
Okay.
and it does damage to undead enemies. So like zombies and stuff in game will take damage.
Oh,
from it.
this getting hit by purple turns me into a zombie?
Yeah. I can also dispel that, but
Yeah. But it's funnier to kill people. Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. Does that work in anywhere else, or is that like just like a fun like Gloom exclusive thing?
I think Magnus does that too, and maybe Quinn, but those are like insanely old bosses. I don't think this effect is in any other recent content.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Good start. He just killed me in gloom, bro. All right. Do you have anything else particularly you want to show off, or do you want to get into it first?
I don't think there's too much to show off other than that.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, we can get into the specifics then. So before we talk about the class, let's talk about you. So what's your like Maplestory origin? What got you started playing the game? How long ago was it?
would have been I played this game in Bear before when Reboot wasn't a thing, and I basically just like hit level 200 and quit. But,
Okay.
I wasn't really getting along with like trading and stuff, and I
Yep.
was just like more of a fan of grinding. And one day, one of my friends just told me that like no pay to win server is going to be made in GMS, and I was like, sure, I'll give it a try. And I've been playing ever since, pretty much, which is according to my medals, it's end of 2015.
Damn.
That's the first day of Reboot, I'm pretty sure.
Holy. Wait, actually day one reboot. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, actual OG. That's wild. And since then, what kind of time investment have you put into the game? Have you always been like fairly end game?
I think at the last 2 years I was kind of on a break because I just went to play like Final Fantasy 14 and stuff.
Okay.
But until then, I think a lot of people considered me like maybe top 5 bishop and stuff.
Yeah. All right. So being a bishop and being a support and being like top 5, I have to assume you're probably getting like pretty early clears on a lot of the bosses like when they release.
I've been in a lot of first clears. Yeah, I think it was like
Damn.
first Hard Lotus in the server.
Okay.
First Hard Damien, maybe it was.
Okay.
And I think the biggest one is just the first Black Mage clear
Damn. Okay.
of the server.
Damn. Who did you clear Black Mage with first time? Anyone that I would know?
I think most of them barely play or don't really play anymore, but Ancestor, the first 275 in the server.
Okay.
Selenic, which is like probably the strongest Wild Hunter in the game.
Yep.
Yun Wally is also a really strong shade, but yeah.
Okay.
I think the other 3 don't play as much anymore.
Okay. Damn. First Black Mage clear is actually so. How long did it take you guys? Like almost a full hour?
The run itself was like maybe 40 minutes, I want to say.
Damn. That actually probably feels so cool to be the first one to clear a boss that took 40 minutes.
Yeah, the entire server was pretty excited to see that because
I would have been too.
Nobody even knew we were practicing and stuff.
You just secretly jumped in. Was anyone like streaming it from your group?
No.
Oh,
we
damn.
We just megged the weapons when we cleared.
Damn. And everyone's like, wait, what the? That's kind of sick. Surprise. Yeah. That's kind of sick. It
took us like 25 practice runs or something.
Damn. And that was like when it first came out, you had to like use keys for practice runs or something too, right?
Yeah, you were limited to 1 run per reset, and you had to use a key. There was no practice mode.
Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hey, well, congrats, and thanks for coming back to the game, and yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah. Thanks for being a part of this. That's actually sick. Yeah, Black Mage first clear. All right. Well, let's get into it then. Let's talk about the class. So again, I know very, very, very little about this class. So you can like dumb it down as much as you maybe feel like you have to. But first, let's talk about your damage and specifically your burst. So if you could just go through like, you know, cooldowns, whether it's like 2 minute, 3 minute, any mini bursts as well, anything that particularly stands out in like your burst rotation, like stuff that you would do differently than I guess when you're not bursting. Just walk us through it.
Yeah, so for burst damage, you have 2 major cooldowns, which is Benediction, this one, and Angel of Balance. They used to have a set cooldown, but at some patch we got flexibility, and you can rotate between 3 and 2 minutes on those.
Okay.
So like if I just right-click those, they're 2 minutes.
Wait, that's
And
sick.
if I right-click them again, they're 3 minutes. It makes them shorter, but it refunds part of the cooldown. You can also do it by like activating them again. So
Oh.
like you see there's like a
Okay.
It's like an outline on the skill. They give you like 5 seconds to press it again, and then it shortens the cooldown and duration.
Okay. That's kind of sick. Is that going
so it's
away
a
when the
very-
2 minute patch comes? Is it just like always going to be 2
Yes.
minutes? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you're gonna be on 2 minutes only.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are your 2 main skills along with this one. This is a 2 minute. You can't make it a 3 minute, but it gives you it's kind of like last resort. It gives you more damage for 10 seconds, and you also take more damage.
Oh.
And it also nerfs your healing, so
Okay.
you can't recover as much HP as you usually do.
Okay. How long does it last?
10 seconds.
Okay.
But it can extend a bit because of server lag and stuff.
Yeah. So basically 10 seconds of like committing to being a damage and not a support.
Benediction is a very long one. It's like probably your biggest damage skill. It gives everyone else like a pretty small amount of final damage because it's like split between everyone, but
Yeah.
Bishop always gets the full amount. So
Okay.
this gives 33. And if you max the Hexa skill, it gives another 17. So you're at 50 final damage for the duration of the skill, which is
Okay.
either 60 or 40 seconds, depending on the cooldown you chose.
And if you use it to buff one person, it's the full 50?
No, they don't get the 17. That's
Oh,
only
okay.
for yours.
Got it.
But if you're with someone else, it still splits the final damage between 2. So like they would just get 17 and not 33.
Okay. Okay. They get 17, but you still get 33 from that because you get 50 no matter what.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. Got it.
And the other skill is summon that attacks when you attack, and it also heals and gives a damage buff to everyone. The big gimmick of Bishop is like that those 2 skills are scaling with your stat.
Okay.
So like the more intelligence you have, the more damage you give to parties.
Okay. Lynn has that too, I think.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Awaken.
Okay.
So this skill is it occasionally heals everyone, and it gives a damage buff, and it also has there's like a second summon that's also attacking when you attack.
Okay.
There's like no real need to manage it, but it just does its thing by its own.
Yeah. So does using all of these skills doesn't necessarily change the way that you're going to be dealing damage afterwards? You kind of just still do still use the same skills that you use for damage, and then you have like all of these just extra like benefits on top of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, your entire damage rotation is like a divine punishment, which is this skill. It's like your burst pretty much.
Okay.
You try to use this at the start of your burst when you still have Blood of the Divine active.
Mhm.
and pretty much the rest of the time you would just be pressing Angel A and using Peacemaker.
Okay.
Peacemaker is another heal and buff skill. It shoots a thing that passes through things, and it deals damage to enemies, and it heals allies. And when you explode it, it gives them a damage buff, and it also gives you a damage buff.
Okay.
So it's a low cooldown, and you can basically maintain it all the time.
Okay.
But
that's kind of
it
sick.
can also just explode on its own, like this.
Yeah, when it goes like the full distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can also just double tap it, like this.
And just pop it
And
right
it
away,
just-
yeah. If you're really close to the boss.
Yeah, because right now, the damage effect is, like the damage buff is reduced every time it passes through something.
Oh,
So
interesting.
we usually just instantly explode it just to give everyone the full damage buff.
Okay.
But it's kind of changing, like it's changing soon in the 2 minutes. It's not gonna lose damage buff anymore.
Okay.
You just need to make sure the explosion hits everyone.
That's kind of sick. That's really cool. Okay, so do you want to go to Dojo and just show us like a full burst rotation? And maybe show off your like any of like your buff sequences that you're going to use as well?
Oh, a sequence. Have you been told about Infinity? Like by the Ice Lightning guy?
We talked about Infinity in the Ice Lightning thing, but you can maybe go over it again real quick for anyone who doesn't know.
Yeah, it's the main gimmick of Explorer Mages currently.
Mm-hmm.
It's a short buff that gives you a lot of final damage and it builds up over time. So like there's a lot of people who really dislike the skill, and it got changed in the recent KMS patch.
Yeah.
And it just became a full passive.
Yep.
So there's like no management required, and you don't necessarily need to maximize your buff duration anymore.
Do you like that change, or?
I mean, I'm kind of neutral about it.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
You're probably so comfortable with Infinity, like you've been playing with it for so long that.
I'm already used to it.
Yeah.
But pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I think for like, for me and other new players, that's kind of a huge W change. But if you're like really, really used to it, it probably doesn't make much of a difference for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. So first off, you're always like charging Infinity before you enter a boss. So you have to like wait until it's like charged up, right?
Yep.
But we can skip that because we're just trying to see the burst damage, right?
So you wanna put like before you go into a boss, you wanna hit Infinity and wait like until it's at its max, like its peak power.
You're waiting close to a minute usually.
Okay.
Like between 60 to 80, I would say.
Okay.
But I think as long as it's like not a struggle run or something, it's fine to just
that's true.
go a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the best, like the thing we do at the very start is place down your summon, this fountain,
Okay.
and you pass your IED debuff, and then you just hit the sequence, pass Peacemaker and Origin. And then you just hold down Divine Punishment like this. But you want to make sure it's in count box, like countering.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is pretty much it. Like you're just using up your stacks as they come back every time you have countering available again.
Oh, okay, so that skill on your shift stacks
That's
up?
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker has a couple stacks?
Oh, no. That's Divine Punishment, yeah.
Okay.
It stacks up to 5 times and you get a stack every 11 seconds.
Okay.
And it's like your main burst damage skill, because I can get to that after
Sure, yeah.
I'm done attacking. Yeah, so after your skills end, that's pretty much it. Like the summons are gone.
Okay. So you have like a main attack, then you have the attack that's on your control with a cooldown?
Yeah, it's basically considered a one button class with Angel Eye.
Okay.
So Angel Eye is just this skill that does damage.
Yep.
But there are also stacks on it, like you see these.
Uh-huh.
So every time you attack a certain amount of times, it will do a big attack, like this one.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Yeah, and this skill builds up those stacks as well.
Okay.
So if you hold it down, it's gonna summon the big thing again.
So you can hold it down to use all the stacks?
Yes, but you can also stop whenever you want, like between stacks.
Yeah, okay. Okay. And then the other skill that's on your control button has like a look like a 8-second cooldown ish? 10 seconds?
10 seconds.
Okay. And that is another skill you just press on cooldown?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Peacemaker. In solo play, you would let it pass full stuff just so it does more damage.
Yeah.
But in party play, you want to basically detonate it on party members.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
And Peacemaker and I forget the name of the other one, the one with stacks.
Divine Punishment.
Divine Punishment. Yeah. Those are the two skills you're trying to hit inside of your comp buff, right?
Mainly Punishment. The other one is not that important. You just want to use it to get the damage buff.
Yeah. All right. Okay, not bad. Simple enough. Yeah. And that's do you know if you're playing solo, do you normally play with all of your stuff on 2 minutes? Just to line it up with the other 2 minute buff?
2 minutes has way better alignment with Infinity.
Oh, okay,
and,
okay.
It's really bad with 3 minutes, and you just generally get more bursts off. It's a shorter cooldown.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
It's quite a bit better than 3 minutes.
Okay, simple enough. So if you had to rank your burst damage performance on like a tier list compared to the rest of the classes in the game, what tier would you put it in?
Ooh. The burst is, I would say, not that good, so it would be either a C or a B for me.
Okay.
It's more like extended DPS than anything.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. And that's even with if you're doing it like with the better version of it, like on 2 minutes. Does that mean 3 minutes is even worse?
Yeah.
If you're playing in a 3-minute party, it's even worse. If you play in a 3-minute party, do you save? This is only going to be relevant for the next like month until we get the change. But if you're playing in a 3-minute party, do you save that 2-minute skill to use on like to sync it up with 3 minutes every time? Yeah. Or do you use it on cooldown?
I've always seen like some people use it off cooldown, but I just got used to saving it, so
yeah. So you can do it either way.
I'm just using it with my entire burst.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Okay. So it's not the strongest burst in the game, but it'll excel in other places. All right. Let's talk about your DPM then. So what's going on without all of your cooldowns? Walk us through that.
Basically, you're just pressing like... So your goal outside of burst is to make sure you don't overcap on Divine Punishment stacks.
Mm-hmm.
So you would like drop a stack every now and then just to not cap.
Yep.
And the rest of the time you would just be pressing a Peacemaker, and most of the time you would be pressing Angel Eye. And every 60 minutes you want to use AB Link off cooldown with Heaven's Door.
Okay.
This is a 60-second cooldown skill. it gives people like a debuff that they can die once without losing a life count, but it also does damage. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, got it. So you have, okay, so you have 5 stacks of Divine Punishment,
Yes. I do.
and that's the one you're trying to hit inside your Caunt procs, inside your Caunt buff.
Yeah.
But
you're
you
mainly trying
also,
to hit it doing count.
you also want to make sure, I imagine like near the end, like when your cooldowns are about to come back up, you want to try to let it stack back up to 4 or 5 so that you can dump all of them with the rest of your burst buffs, right?
Yeah, you want to aim to have 5 stacks when you're about to burst.
Okay. Otherwise, you can just let it float anywhere between like 0 and 4 while you're DPMing.
The best time to drop stacks like is when Infinity is like charged
Yeah, okay,
up,
that makes sense.
or like during Benediction. You
Yeah.
always want to get rid of all your stacks during Benediction.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay. Okay, pretty simple, straightforward. How's the damage performance? Where would you rank it?
I think it's quite average. It would be a lot worse if we didn't have the GMS attack speed feature.
Okay.
The attack speed helps us a decent amount.
Yeah. Okay. So you think your DPM is average?
It's a bit above average, I would say. Around like B, if
Yeah.
I had to rank it.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you are a support class, right? So
Yeah.
it's not like we're bringing a bishop in to
And this class has
single-handedly kill the
had
boss.
this class had times where it would like not even attack the boss.
Yeah.
I think you could like probably put DPM at A or something even.
Yeah.
It's above average.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds fair. That sounds fair. Above average, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about your mobility then. So, what kind of stuff do you have in your kit that is going to move your character? I know you've got like a teleport, but I don't really know what else you got going on there.
So it's pretty much the same things as Ice, Lightning, and Fire Poison. We'll
Okay.
have just our teleport, and we have our up jump and our float, like this thingy.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's pretty much it. I think teleport is like insanely good in bossing. It's probably the best form of mobility, just because it's instant.
Yeah.
But there's no like flashy mobility like Cadena or something like that.
Yeah. Do you have any of the stuff that Ice Lightning has, like toggles that change the distance of your teleport?
So every Explorer mage gets a teleport boost.
Yeah.
The Ice Lightning one is it's their own thing. They have like a bigger range boost than Bishop and Ice Lightning and Bishop and Fire Poison.
Yeah.
But you can see it's a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
Like
do you usually just run with it toggled on all the time?
I hardly find any situation where I need to turn it off, so it's just on most of the time.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so what would you rank your mobility overall then? Do you have any skills that like air stall you other than your little float, or?
You can pair it up with blink, like you can do.
Float into blink, yeah.
No, you can blink into float.
Oh,
so
okay.
And then you can extend it with the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you cast your skills while you're airborne, or do you have to be on the ground?
When you're floating, you can't use anything. But when you're airborne, you can use Big Bang. It's your mobbing skill.
Okay. You can use something in the air. That's good. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, usually you just use it when you're jumping from attacks, just to get some damage off.
Yeah. Okay. So what would you rank your mobility then?
I think I would have made it like C, but I think the float feature just makes it a B, basically.
Yeah. That's fair. You have teleport. Teleport's really, really, really good, but obviously there are classes that have like teleport and then a bunch of other stuff on top of it too. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So it's not bad. All right, let's talk about your survivability then. So anything that you have in your kit that would allow you to stand in places and either tank damage or I guess avoid damage that, you know, would otherwise kill other players, other classes.
The survivability of this class is pretty insane.
Yeah?
Like, I don't think it's as insane as Lin. Lin is kind of on a league of its own,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it is also pretty stupid.
Okay.
So you have, to start off, you have heal,
Yep.
which is you can basically just pass it all the time to panic heal. And,
Yeah, isn't that the skill that just killed me though?
Yes, but
I'm just kidding.
in most bosses it won't kill you. That's for sure.
Okay, go on.
Next up, you have Divine Protection. This blocks up to 5 status effects.
Oh,
And,
damn,
it
okay.
goes on cooldown after. And the cooldown, you recover some cooldown when you dispel people, which is it's not that useful, but it's something.
You recover cooldown when you dispel from. Wait, when that skill
So like,
blocks.
if I unstun you in Gloom, then
Yeah.
the cooldown goes down of this.
Okay, wait. So when you're cleansing me, when you're doing that, that's a different skill.
That's this one. It's dispel.
Okay. Damn, interesting. So you block a bunch of statuses from yourself, but you can reduce the cooldown to block more from yourself if you cleanse statuses off of your teammates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, that's kind of sick.
In modern bosses, you don't get to use it as much, but it has some uses in certain bosses, like Seren and Kalos, for example.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I got dispelled a
Holy
lot when we were
Fountain.
progging stuff.
Yeah. Holy Fountain is just it's kind of the same as Decent Fountain. It's just a tiny bit better. It's the summon that heals you if you pass up on it.
Okay.
Holy Magic Shell, that's it used to be pretty necessary for some old bosses, but it's kind of lost a lot of its usefulness now. But it's basically just a skill that you pass, and you get a 15-second duration of damage reduction, basically.
Okay.
Like 10% damage for anyone around you, including yourself.
Okay. For how long? 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not affected by buff duration. It used to be.
Wait, you said it's not as useful anymore?
It's useful, but not as much anymore. Like,
Okay.
it used to completely block some things, like in older bosses.
Oh,
But,
okay. Like they changed the skill.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just changed boss design in general.
Yeah. All right. Okay, move on. Continue.
And like the biggest thing is probably just Angel A. It has healing capabilities, so it just keeps healing you as you attack.
And that's just your like basic attack.
It's your bossing skill. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to go into a boss at some point so I can see how fast it heals you.
Oh, sure, I can do that.
Yeah, let's see it.
I can just enter Lotus or something.
Okay. Looked like it said 10% heal.
It says, where is it? Yeah, 10% of max HP.
Of party members, including yourself? Wait.
Yeah. It also heals other people.
What
It heals everyone. It heals everyone it passes for.
This class is so broken.
So a lot of the times you probably got fully healed by a bishop and you didn't even notice it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's like a pretty big thing about. Yeah, but I can pretty much stand still and I won't really die to notice. Like, if I just press Angel Eye. I can even press. Oh, well, I didn't press Fell in time, but.
Yeah, okay. This class is broken. Yeah, okay. All right.
I'm not even pressing heal, I'm just pressing Angel Eye.
Not even pressing half of the other defensive skills. Just one button and you're staying at full HP.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so the survivability is definitely top tier in this game.
Yeah, that's wild.
For this class.
That's so much healing. And shielding and damage reduction.
That's also so this class has this thing as well, which is it charges up when you use Angel Eye, like when you attack stuff.
Uh-huh.
And when you pass the skill, it summons 5 cups in the map.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And,
I've seen these.
Those are just basically a one-time use fountain, but they're stronger than fountain.
Yeah.
So if you pass up on those, you'll basically fully heal.
Bro. Yeah, that's okay. That's crazy. What about iframes?
Iframes. Right now we don't have any. We just
Okay.
so you just have your Genesis weapon.
Yep.
You have Ethereal form, which changes into an iframe soon.
Yep.
But right now it's not a real iframe. And that's basically it.
Okay. And your door is a 10-minute cooldown after it procs?
So it has the same effect as this, like they don't stack. So what you usually do is get this one, so you don't get the debuff. Because if I use door right now, I'll get a 10-minute debuff, like this. And
oh, you get the debuff from when you
receive the door.
When you receive the door, not when you use it. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so you get a 10-minute debuff that you can't get a new door.
Okay. Yeah, so you would use you would use the door pot first, and then you would use this. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna use it off cooldown just for damage, but
yeah.
Sometimes party members might ask you for it.
If you have the elixir effect on and you use that buff, does it override the elixir?
No, it gives you a specific message about. Let me just show chat real quick. It's off cooldown. Yeah, you see.
Okay.
It says already in effect, so it does nothing.
Okay.
It just does damage.
So you can still use it for your burst without having to worry about it like overriding. And then as soon as your door pot procs, then you'll get your personal door on your next use of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, that's broken. I mean that's how it should work, but that's crazy. I did not expect it to actually work like that. Wow. GG.
It used to have some bugs where you would refresh the debuff every time you cast the door or something like that. But they fixed it.
Okay. Yeah, not bad. Anything else worth noting or?
I think that pretty much covers everything with survivability. It's definitely like triple S or double S.
Okay, I mean, we gave Lynn a triple S. So would you say this is like, would you say overall it's on par, or would you say it's a little below?
I think it's a tiny bit worse, but it's still insanely stupid. So
That is very, yeah.
I can accept triple S, honestly.
Three S's, it's wild. It's just like, yeah, it's just a lot. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just a lot. And a lot of that stuff affects your party too, which is crazy. Obviously, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but yeah, class is kind of insane.
Your burst buffs also heal party members, and benediction also cleanses party members.
Yeah, okay, all right.
So
Well,
during burst, you don't even need to dispel anyone. They just get dispelled by this.
yeah, all right, okay, all right. I've heard enough. Okay. Let's get you to show off a little bit of if you're comfortable, a little bit of like a actual bossing rotation. So if you could go into a boss and maybe show off like what it would normally look like with like prepping Infinity before going in for like an opening burst, DPMing for a couple minutes into like a non-origin burst.
Sure.
And maybe again, if you're comfortable, just like talk us through it while it's going on.
I'll try my best.
Okay.
So yeah, you're just charging Infinity, and you're gonna be waiting like a minute basically, at least.
Okay. How long is your Infinity buff last personally?
With my current buff duration, it's what's buff duration?
218%.
218. So it's a little bit over 2 minutes right now.
Okay. And it's a 2-minute cooldown?
It's a 5-minute cooldown.
Oh, okay.
But you also have a second Infinity from 5th job. This one.
Right.
So you just rotate those to upkeep the buff.
Yep.
I think we waited enough. We can just go in.
Sure.
Yeah, so starting with AB-Link, Summons, Peacemaker, Sequence, and Origin. It's a bit laggy.
It's okay.
But yeah, you just hold down the Divine Punishment every time your countering is active.
Kind of DPMing a little bit crazy right now.
Yep. It is a DPM class after all.
Yeah. Your Origin is also like it has like a big lingering effect, right? It's basically like a summon.
It's a 60-second summon. Yeah. It gives you 5% final damage when you activate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so usually it kind of depends on your buff duration, but pretty much after your benediction ends, you want to get ready to start another Infinity just so you can build it up for the next burst.
Yeah.
But that's only if you're playing 2 minutes. Yeah, so my burst is almost back up. Yeah, so this is just a no-Nori burst, which is basically the same thing, just without Origin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you also want to be making sure your summon is down and that you debuff use your debuff. They're both basically 60 seconds, so it's really easy to match them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This class seems balanced.
It's it's something. It used to be way more unbalanced than this. Like not in terms of damage, but just like the fact that it used to give like close to 80% final damage to everyone in your party.
Damn. Very balanced class. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think the biggest selling point about this class to me would be just not having to care about like a lot of chip damage from bosses. Like,
Yeah. Just
you can just like
heal
face tank a
everything.
lot.
Where'd your dragon go?
So when I summon my 2 best angels, they replace the dragon.
Oh, okay. And then when they
And when
disappear, the dragon comes
They
back?
disappear, it comes back. Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah. So there is.
Okay. Damn. Storm class. Okay, so give me your biased opinion ranking on Bishop's playstyle in terms of how much fun you have playing and like how engaged it's keeping you in boss fights and stuff.
I think if you're trying to min-max the spells and stuff, it's a bit more engaging than it normally is. But
Yeah. Like playing in a party, there's more to think about.
yeah, you can like heal people when they're low, when they have no potions and stuff. And I think in a party it's a lot of fun. It's probably like an S to me, but in solo it's a bit more boring. It's probably like an A.
Okay.
Because what you're doing most of the time is just teleporting on and pressing one button for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I imagine that playing a bishop with you don't take this the wrong way, new Maplestory players, but playing a bishop in a group with a bunch of noobs is probably like a lot of work. Because you're like trying to deal damage and then also like keep them healed and dispel and like watch to see if they're about to get hit by stuff that would, you know, stun them or whatever.
If you're trying to save people from dying, it's definitely like you kind of have to pay attention because you can actually save them in some situations.
Yeah. I could see that being like a lot of fun for people who like playing that role.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick. Pretty sick. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's talk about the difficulty. So, even if you don't think it's particularly difficult, what would you say is one of the hardest or some of the hardest things about picking up and learning Bishop as a new Bishop player?
So the playstyle of the class itself is quite easy.
Yep.
I think the main difficulties right now is just like getting your Legion up and buff duration up, just to have your infinities fit your burst windows and stuff.
Okay, I can see that.
And I think some people that are new to the class might not get along with timing infinity. Or like...
yeah, I can see that too.
They'll maybe forget to press it while bossing, or just press it too late or early.
Yeah. Or press it, like, try to, like, line it up at the same time that you're bursting. Honestly, if I didn't read it, or if I didn't, like, hear from somebody else, that's what I would try to do. I would just, like, press it with the rest of my burst skills. Gain nothing
so it
from
starts at 70% FD, but over time it goes up to 115. So
Okay. What's it
it's
when
quite a
it's
bit of
when it's changing? What's it gonna change to? Because it's becoming just like a passive, right?
oh, it's just becoming a 91% passive.
Okay.
And instead of this skill, the second infinity, because that's becoming useless. They're removing that, and they're adding a burst skill that gives you a decaying final burst instead of like. So it's basically the opposite of infinity. And they give you a 30-second skill that starts at 21% FD, and every 10 seconds it goes down by 7 until it reaches 0. So it's just a burst skill, basically.
Got it. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay, so what would you rank the difficulty of Bishop overall? To play, like, not to, like, min-max be the best Bishop in the world, but, like, to be, like, average, be good enough.
Probably, like, C, I would say.
Okay.
It's not a difficult class at all.
Okay, C. Nice and easy. Not bad. Not, like, completely brain dead, but...
It's like the very basic support of the class,
Yeah.
but it's also the very basic support of the game.
Yeah. And the difficulty probably goes up if you have a bunch of noobs in your party. They're getting hit by a lot of stuff and, like, relying on you to try to keep them alive.
When you're pogging, it can get a bit overwhelming if you're trying to, like, keep up with the spells.
Yeah, I know a bishop that was sweating pretty hard a couple months ago when his group was progging stuff and he was getting yelled at a lot. Okay. Let's move on. Let's talk about you talked about it a lot, but just for anyone who has skipped sections and you know, missed a lot of the stuff that you can TLDR some of this if you want. But let's talk about your party support. So one last time, I'm going to ask you to go over all the different things in your kit that benefit your party members.
That's quite a bit. Okay, so already starting with the fourth job, you have Advanced Blessing, which is if you have combat orders active, it actually goes up a level. So it goes up to, it gives you 31 attack, and it has a passive that gives you 20 more, so it's 51 attack and 10 more boss. But this is covered in, like, the Serum elixir, so it's only relevant for, like, fights longer than 15 minutes. And in fifth job, you basically have all your damage buff stuff. So Peacemaker is pretty much a 23% damage buff to people around you.
Okay.
Benediction is a final damage aura around you that gives people anywhere between 6 to 17% final damage depending on party size.
Okay.
And this skill is a summon that I forgot to mention that Benediction also has healing capabilities and dispel capabilities. So people are just getting healed by being around you, basically.
Okay.
And Angel of Balance is a summon that replaces Bahamut. It's the dragon guy.
Yep.
This guy. It does damage. It marks enemies, which makes you do more damage with your next attack. And it heals people around you and gives them a damage buff up to 40%.
Okay.
It gives a bigger personal buff. It goes up to 100% damage. But it requires a lot of stat to cap. But that gets changed in the 2-minute patch. It's they're removing the stat requirements for self 50, so you'll just be at 100% self damage, even if you have no stat.
Okay. Seems pretty good.
And yeah, there's just also just like a lot of damage reduction tools and mostly healing.
Yeah.
You can also revive people if they somehow died doing burst in their Ring of Restraint or anything like that.
Wait, you can revive people within range and make them Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is I don't get to use it too much, but when I do use it, it's just because like someone died in their roar or something like that. Because it revives them in the place they were, so the roar doesn't disappear.
Oh, I never got rezzed once, just saying. my bishop's slacking.
Yeah.
Okay. All
it
right.
gives a damage
and then,
buff too, but people don't play around that.
Well, it gives 8 seconds invincibility as well, looks like. 8 second
Yeah,
iframe?
it gives you resistance link basically.
Yeah, I didn't have resistance link. That would have been crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then your healing. Can we go over all your different party healing one more time real quick?
Yeah. So heal is your first skill. In second job, it heals everyone around you.
Yep.
It basically fully heals. It has a base cooldown of 4, but each person you restore their health, the cooldown goes down by 2. So for any health you restore, it's already like between 2 to 0 seconds, depending on how many.
Wait, so
people
you
you're
could
healing.
like theoretically just keep spamming that if you're in a big enough party that's taking a lot of tick damage.
Yeah, you kind of do that in Extreme Black Mage, because you know in phase 2 there's like a lot of chains and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So usually people just stay close to the bishop and instead of dodging, they just focus on doing more damage, and the bishop just heals them every now and then.
Okay. Damn. All right.
You also heal by attacking with Angel Eye, and all of your 5th jobs are basically healing the party as well.
Yep.
Doing burst.
Okay. And then the fountain, and then the little cups that you put down. It's like there's a lot of healing there.
Yeah, there's a lot of party healing, more than damage reduction. There's a lot more healing.
Yeah. Yeah, which is obviously like really good in some fights, but not great in other fights where you just like where people are just getting one shot by a lot of stuff.
Yeah, if you're getting one shot, it doesn't do much, but
yeah.
In something like Extreme Lotus, like you've seen,
Yep.
I can just like tank a lot of things, so just heal by attacking.
Damn, my god, this class is crazy. Okay, so go ahead and give me a ranking. What do you think? What do you think your party support should be ranked as?
Party play? It's definitely triple S. Like you can't really deny that.
This class is crazy, man. What the hell? Supports. Where are you at, guys? Make bishops, please. Then join my raids. Thank you. I need a couple more. I need a couple more pocket bishops for the rest of my mules. Larry only has one. All right, let's talk about your Hexa masteries.
Hexa.
Yeah. So like, what's going on with your masteries? Are they changing things other than, or boosting things other than just damage?
Yes. So your first mastery is Angel Eye, which is your main attacking skill.
Mm-hmm.
Before Hexa, you don't get the big poke thing, so it's just the damage skill.
Okay.
Outside of so that already like adds a lot of damage.
Yep.
Second mastery is your mobbing skill. It's a Big Bang. This thing. It gives you a bigger version every few seconds.
Okay.
And it just improves the damage and has a different visual. So this is like the big one, this is the small one.
Okay.
The other thing it comes with is Feathers, which is this skill. Which is, it's basically just You can think of it as like a Night Lord mark or something. It just triggers every time you deal damage, and it shoots feathers that attack things.
Okay.
And your third and fourth masteries are like... Okay, so this, I haven't really went over Angelic Wrath, but it's so I haven't went over this at all about this passive. It changes basically between healer mode and attack mode,
Okay.
and it changes your
It's like a toggle. Like when
this-
you press it, it goes like from one to the other.
yeah.
Okay.
So it changes heal to Angelic Wrath, which is IED debuff,
Okay.
and it changes Dispel to Feathers, which is just a buff. So once you cast it, you can go back and you'll still shoot feathers.
Okay.
So you don't need to stay in this. And it changes Holy Water to Blood of the Divine, which is the cups and the final damage buff.
Got it.
So the Mastery of Angelic Wrath makes you drop this thing on the floor, which applies the exact same debuff. So it's like not that useful, but it's nice. It does more damage too, which is I guess something. The summon itself doesn't do damage.
Oh, so it makes you do the same as the IED debuff from the other skill.
Yeah, it's the same debuff as the application. They don't stack.
Okay.
But it's basically like Night Lord's frailty kills, if you've seen a Night
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. Okay.
The other one is a fountain. And this one just changes how your fountain looks and makes it do more damage.
Okay.
And the third part of that mastery changes how your summon looks. And it gives it a passive that makes Angela stronger. And the biggest part about it is probably that you need 4 less hits to proc the big hit.
Okay.
The big hit of Angela.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes from 12 to 8, depending on the level of that mastery.
Okay.
And this one is just Genesis and Door. Like, this is a stronger cast, but I usually don't use it unless I can't hit the boss. Like, if the boss like would be right above me here, I would use it to hit it.
Okay.
Door is just something you use off cooldown. It's a
Yeah.
60-second skill. And Genesis has a passive that gives you a final attack, which is something that Bishop didn't have until now. Like, if you've seen Ice Lightning, they have the Blizzard, the icicles rain down when they attack.
Mm-hmm.
And this basically is this a similar effect. You just do more damage when you're attacking.
Yeah. It's just like a passive.
Like you have
just
a
hits.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about your fifth job, like the boosters? Is it just like damage gain or?
Yeah, so the biggest one is probably this one,
Okay.
the Benediction boost. It makes your Benediction give yourself, like no one else.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you more vital damage.
Yep.
And I think that's a pretty big part of.
Does it affect the
Bishop
duration
Hexa.
or the cooldown or anything at all? Or is it just
No,
like
it just gives you more stat and
just
more
more,
damage
okay.
doing your best.
okay?
And everything else is just damage. Like
Yeah,
this.
just all numbers increase. Okay.
Origin also stays 60-second summon the entirety of levels 1 to 30.
Okay.
The final damage doesn't go up either. It's just the cast damage and the summon that
Okay.
gets stronger.
Okay. So how much would you say Bishop gets affected by unlocking everything in your Hexa?
I think it's pretty important just because of the Benediction boost That's like a pretty huge one. It gives you 17% more final damage in your bursts, which is a big thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what would you rank it overall, like the need for someone to unlock Hexa to like really like get a chance to really try what Bishop really feels like?
I think you would need quite a bit of Hexa, just because some masteries require a lot of levels, and also just Benediction boost itself
Oh,
needs a lot of levels.
it's like pretty big investment to like get good power out of it.
Yes,
Okay.
I would say decent amount.
Okay. So if someone like me, for example, was making one and I just wanted to make a mule and I just wanted to like I don't want to farm, so I'm just gonna like get enough frags and Urda to just basically unlock everything. How much of a difference is that gonna make in like the power of my bishop?
Alright, so unlocking Angel A would already be pretty big, along with Feathers.
Okay.
Like even one level is pretty big on those. Benediction needs a lot of levels to be felt, and Divine Punishment is like it's just your best damage skill, so you want to max that one too.
Yep.
But I think like if you're just getting a mule to level 9 masteries, that's not too bad, I would say.
Okay. Okay. So you think it's like pretty average ranking here, or
I would
above?
say Hexa is pretty important, just because of Benediction boost.
Yeah. So like
It's fine to play as a mule though.
yeah. So like a average rank, like a B or like a A? What do you think here?
I think I'd put it on A,
Yeah.
honestly.
Okay. It doesn't sound like it gains a lot. Obviously, I have no like damage to reference, but it sounds like it's a lot of stuff.
17% is a lot, but
Yeah.
yeah, the master is also gain a lot.
Yeah.
Because your pokes to go down and you get more chance to poke final attack and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Dope. Let's move on. Let's talk about farming on Bishop.
Farming.
Yeah. So specifically with like either like Janus, like early Grandis maps or like early Grandis farming with like Soul Janus 0 or Soul Janus 1. Like very, very little investment in Soul Janus.
Okay, let's see if there's like a Serdio map to go to. Yeah, so said Janus 1, right? So I'll just change this to Dusk.
Sure.
And pretend it's 1, so you can just like put down those 2 summons, and you could just stand here and clear the map.
Okay. And that left summon lasts a full minute?
Yeah,
okay.
Both summons are a minute. If your Janus is not 10, I would probably just recommend using Dusk. Like 10 at the very least.
Yeah.
I should hit the monsters.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's I would say it's pretty relaxed, just because you have a class 7.
Yeah, like one button per wave.
Yeah.
That's pretty chill. It's not bad.
You can also just, if you have a cooldown hat, you could just press this every respawn, but it's a big investment. I wouldn't recommend.
Okay, people are also mentioning that it's probably worth talking about Holy Symbol as well. Having real Holy Symbol on this character.
Oh yeah, so Relay Chess is 50% XP, and then you have a hyper skill that gives you another 20%. So it's a pretty big
XP, yeah. And drop rate? The drop rate's more as well, right?
Yeah, it's 30%.
Yeah.
I think decent is 24%, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Seems pretty good.
Yeah, so the farming is I think it's pretty chill. Like you can just find some lazy map with
Yeah,
that you can place summons down and just
one button
hold
every
down a
wave.
button.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems pretty chill. And then I assume once you get like more Janus balls, it's basically the same thing. You just find a map where you
Yeah.
can put the summons down and then cover a bit of the map that doesn't get
Yeah,
covered
end
by
game
the
farming
summons.
is just placing 3 of these
Yeah.
and being AFK for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so like early, not like real end game farming, but like what we talked about. What would you rank the farming on Bishop?
I think I'd give it like an A.
Yeah.
Class
I think
7
that's
is
fair.
it's a good tool to
Yeah.
have.
The like one button per wave is chill. There are some classes that are basically fully AFK for like a minute straight, right? Like they literally don't have to press a
Yeah.
button any wave.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have Holy Symbol, I think, is also really valuable. So
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. I'm down with that. Okay. Let's talk about this last section, and then I'm gonna open up the floor to let chat ask you any questions. I saw a couple questions that I kind of ignored while we were doing this, but I'm gonna let them, pick your brain a little bit. Let's talk about your animations first. So, if you could maybe just crank up if it's not already all the way up, crank up the animations to full. It's all the way up. Okay, and then let's just go through some of your skills that look cool. Something that people usually like to see as well.
To remove, like, boost
Yeah,
nodes?
yeah. They like to see like what your skills looked like before masteries versus what they look like now, like with your masteries
so
too.
this to begin, the aura around me is just divine protection. It's,
Yep. Okay.
It's the thing that blocks status effects.
Yep.
Angel Eye looks like this when you're
Okay.
your 4th, 5th job. This is Big Bang. It's your mobbing skill. And the fountain is a lot less fancy when you're when you're not 6th job.
Yeah.
And this is the dragon summon.
Okay.
I don't think it really changes. It basically looks the same.
Okay. Still a dragon. Still cool.
Heaven's Door. It's slightly different, but you barely notice it.
Yep.
I think that's mostly it. I can just show the burst skills.
Sure.
This is Benediction. It's the big buff around you. This is the angel summons. And when you attack, the purple angel attacks too.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And this is the healing one. It's like casting a heal
got
on
it.
the... Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
Peacemaker is this. You just shoot this thingy that
Yep.
explodes. And Divine Punishment.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can put on the boss nodes. Okay, so we can start with the fountain maybe. You can see how
It's way
much
bigger,
fancier
yeah.
it is. Yeah. The AoE is not that much different, but it's just way
Interesting.
it's like really fancy.
Yeah.
And Angel Eye looks like this, which is not that big of an upgrade.
Okay.
This is like the strong Big Bang. This is the weak one,
Yep.
and this is the strong one.
Okay. It actually is a big bang now.
Yeah. This is the summon. It basically looks the same. It's a bit more shiny, I guess.
Yeah. Looks like maybe I don't think I noticed there's like rainbow colors coming off of his back now. I don't think I noticed that before.
Yeah. It's like the thing that's different about it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
And this is the Wrath relic that you spawn when you
Yep.
have Hexa.
It's kind of cool.
Oh, I guess I didn't show what's it called? Genesis. Let me do that real quick. So it looks like this. but if I equip the nodes again, it gets a lot more colorful. It's on cooldown. 1 sec.
It's really bright. It doesn't help that you're in like a very dark map, but it's very bright.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the Hexa Genesis.
Oh yeah, that looks way nicer.
Yeah. Yeah, and I should probably show just the attacking skills themselves.
Okay.
Like when, so I wanted to show like the. Okay, so you see the feathers.
Yep.
And like the small slashing angels, that's the final attack.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so my next angel eye will cause the big angel to appear and like do the big hit.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And you can also see the angel attacking. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the animations are like very golden, if you
Yeah.
want to call it.
Yeah. It's a nice looking class, honestly.
Yeah, I like the aesthetic. It's like the holy aesthetic.
Yeah. With all of the masteries and stuff as well, it doesn't look like some classes have a lot of skills that look like, I'm just gonna be honest, outdated. Like they just
Yeah.
look old. But there's not a lot of stuff like now that you have masteries, there's not a lot of stuff that you pressed that like looked like an old animation.
That's mostly because they reworked Explorers very recently. Like it's
Yeah, okay.
like 2 or 3 years ago. So like almost all of the classes got like a gameplay and visual updates at that
Yeah.
time. So it's more up to date than other stuff like Cygnus Knights.
Yeah, that
I
would
mean
do
those
it.
also got changed.
That would do it. All right, so give me your biased opinion on what you think the animations should be ranked as.
I mean, I think the animations are like A, I would say. I really like the fountain, but everything is not that much. Like the fountain is really fancy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that one's crazy. That one's like actually 3 dimensions. It's like, wait, what? There's like, that's so weird. No, it's cool.
Yeah, there's like a swirl effect on the bottom.
Yeah. It looks like it should be placed on like a 3-dimensional ground. That's cool. It looks good. I like all the animations. I like the dragon too.
Yeah, the dragon used to be considered pretty useless, but the mastery buffed it a decent amount. It actually does like maybe 1% of my damage now.
Okay. I mean, not bad. It's still not great, but just passive
It's
damage, right? Yeah.
Like the damage profile of this class is like Angel Eye does close to 40% of your total damage.
Damn. Okay.
And, yeah.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna open up a couple questions here from chat. And then I'll let you go in a little bit after we've covered some of this stuff. So someone was asking, can you heal in Vihilla?
No, you can't. You still have to
You still
do
have
the
the
string
debuff.
mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone asked, okay, hold on. I have to maybe scroll up. Guys, if I missed your questions earlier, now is the time to ask. There were a bunch that I missed, but I don't want to scroll through and find them. Someone wants to see what skills you put on auto buff on your pets.
Auto buff. Just these. You don't really need hyper. It's just like your feathers, holy symbol, advanced blessing, your 2 important descents. I put this, but doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Just gives you more HP.
Does the feather buff auto buff if you're not in the right stance, or does it only go off when you go?
You have to
be in the right stance.
change to it. But it's a really long buff, and it scales with like your buff duration. So
Okay.
it's 10 minutes long. So
Okay. Let's see what else is here. How much is the overall FD buff in a 3-man and 6-man party? Do you know?
I don't have the instant math on it, but on 3-man, I would say you're giving close to 20%, maybe.
Okay.
Doing burst. And in 6-man, it would be closer to like 13 or 14%.
Okay. It's probably kind of reliant on like what classes you're playing with too, right? Like if you're buffing a class for their burst that's like all burst damage, then it's going to be a lot more than if you're buffing a class that's like DPM.
I mean, your burst buffs are really long, so I don't think it's that important, but yeah, Bishop goes along with pretty much every job.
Okay. Do you think the direction of more 3-man parties... Oh, with the direction of more 3-man parties, do you think Bishop will see less use because of Lin, or is it going to be just as good?
So right now I think Lin is quite a bit stronger than Bishop, but it's like probably the second best option you can go for. So
yeah. I mean,
in the newest boss, there's like kind of more isolation from the party, so your support loses some value.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. How are you being affected by the 2-minute patch?
2-minute patch. So Calvert goes down a tiny bit, which is like not that big of a deal. It makes lower stats Bishop easier to play, like if you have a mule or something, because it removes the stat requirements for yourself. So this would just give you 100% damage, Angel of Balance, and Benediction will just give you 33% final damage all the time.
Okay. It's good for alts.
Yeah, and it just makes party play a lot nicer because you don't have to play for minutes anymore, and you can be more comfortable with Infinity.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. W. Is your class affected by ping at all?
It used to be. It's like actually one of the main reasons that I stuck to this class is that I'm playing with like really high ping, and at the early parts of the game, teleport was server-sided, so it would mean my teleports were not fast at all. Like there would be like a 1 to 2 second delay between each teleport. But this hyper, for some reason, turned your teleport into client side, so you would just teleport really fast.
Oh, okay. Weird. But now it's all good. Now it's normalized?
Yeah. Yeah, now it's all good.
This is the same all the time. Okay.
They fixed that in like almost 4 years ago, I think.
Okay. Someone wants to know if you have any preferred synergies?
Third synergy. I think I would just say anything that's 2 minutes, honestly. Right now.
Okay.
Because playing 5 minutes is just awkward, and it's a really big damage loss for you.
Yeah. What about like cooldown reduction on your hat or anything like that?
I think that one is like some people use CD hat for Peacemaker, like if they want to hold it down for farming. I wouldn't really suggest that because farming is already pretty easy.
Yep.
This is like kind of a relic of the past, if anything.
Okay.
Some people. It is used in like Culvert rotation where you like pre-buff AB Link or something like that before you enter.
And that's not gonna that's not gonna change with like 2-minute patch either. You're not gonna randomly need like a cooldown hat for bossing or anything.
With the new boss, Baldrix, there's a annoying transition every 2 minutes, and it kind of ruins your bursts. But so some people are just leaning towards making a cooldown hat to get around it.
Okay.
But the other solution is just holding your burst until the transition happens and then just using it.
Okay.
I mean, it's never bad to have a CD hat.
Okay.
You can use it in the future too.
Okay. Someone asked, again, this is, guys, I kind of want to avoid as many questions as we can about the 2-minute and 3-minute thing, because it's literally going to be irrelevant in like a month, right? But last one, someone said, for hard Saren mission mules, are bishops meant to play 2 or 3 minutes in phase 2?
That's honestly a pretty difficult question because the deal phase is like really awkward.
Yeah.
And if you're playing 2 minutes, you have a burst up there.
Yep.
And it's a bit weird because you're bursting into a shield and stuff. But
yeah,
I think 2 minutes would still be better.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
If it doesn't work out, you can just try 3 minutes.
Just keep trying until it works.
I feel like 2 minutes would still be better.
Yeah. Okay. Noted. And pretty soon you're not even going to have the option, so...
Yeah. You're going to be...
Just get used to the 2-minute playstyle now.
Yeah.
Okay, how would you rate... you don't have to rate it, but what would you say about Bishop as a potential Legion champ for anyone who's thinking about it?
I think it's not entirely bad. You definitely want to get some fragments on it, like at least a few thousands.
Okay.
Just to have your few breakpoints and maybe some levels in Benediction.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that pretty much covers it. Right, guys? I think that pretty much covers it. We got all your questions answered. I think we're good. Someone asked if you used to play Osu.
Yeah, I used to.
Were you good?
No.
Oh. Yeah, it's okay. I've never played because I'm too scared of failing the tutorial. All right, brother. Well, that's all I got for you. I appreciate you taking the time. That was honestly, that was a great interview. That was super, super insightful. I learned way more in the last hour than I thought I was going to. So thank you for that. And honestly, you kind of sold someone, me, who usually doesn't like playing a support, on playing a class that is most known for being a support. I think this looks really sick. So well done.
Yeah, I think it's a good class to play.
Yeah, looks like a good class.
It's pretty simple, but it feels good.
I might just have to give it a try. Okay, we got it. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go.
Alright.
Tamir,
thank you very much.
No, bro, thank you. Don't thank me. Thank you. You're actually the GOAT. I needed a bishop, and yeah, I'm glad it was you. I'm really glad it was you. There's a lot of bishops out there that we could have chose from. Not all of them are great and knowledgeable, but not all of them are even able to play the game anymore. But but you know, we got Tamir, actually the bishop GOAT, OG. #1, first black mage clear ever. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely. Anytime when Bishop gets a rework and or like one day if anything ever happens that's like a big change and I need to maybe get that covered, you're gonna be the first one that I call.
Yeah, sure.
All right, bro. Take care. I kept you up late enough.
Right.
Go get some sleep.
All right, have a good one Sunday.
Yes. Yes, you as well.
All right.
All right, later, bro.
See you later.
W. TAMIR. Damn, that guy's a nice dude. That guy is a nice dude. I like him a lot. Yep. Just another fire interview. I honestly learned so much about Bishop there. I did not know that class was that strong. Every once in a while, I interview a class that like I've been playing with a lot, but I don't actually, because I didn't play them, because I didn't ask like the people that I'm playing with like, hey, what does your class do? I didn't actually know what they were doing. They're just in the party, right? Guys, when we progged our bosses, we literally had the most broken team composition in all of Maplestory history. Like, class is crazy. That class is so crazy. Oh my god. For anyone who doesn't know, we progged with me on 0. We had a Bishop. We had a Lin. We had a Shade. We had a Bowmaster. And we had a Dawn Warrior. Like, our party composition was just disgusting. Like, what is... Bro... Who let us just form all parts of Exodia to go prog casually and just like destroy every single boss when we were way under geared for it? I don't know. Bishop is a crazy class. If you were considering making one and that's why you watched this interview, let this be your sign. It's time for you to walk in Bishop. The class is just insane. Like, I don't know what else to say about it. It might not have the best damage in the game. When I was watching him do I didn't look at his gear. We should have looked at what his gear was like. But when I looked at him doing the X-Lotus, he phased through phase 1 very, very quickly. Now, obviously, that's pretty gear dependent, but like the damage on this class is nothing to scoff at. For how much it's buffing its party members as well, the damage is crazy. Supports... Classes that provide that much utility and buffs to their team have no business doing that much damage as well. Make a Bishop and then come to the stream and join me for bosses because I would like to have Bishops in my parties. Yeah, I kind of suck, so like having people to keep me alive would be great. Twitch chat, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for, as always, being supportive and respectful of my guest, TAMIR the GOAT. I had no doubt that you guys were all going to spam W's as soon as he showed up. Actually, one of the original #1 players in all of... his character was literally made the day Reboot came out. That's crazy. That's wild. Thank you for participating in the community votes. I think most of your votes were pretty good. Look how accurate everything is. We're like off by like 1 rank for everything, if that. And lastly, YouTube, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned everything you wanted to learn about Bishop. I know I sure did. Today, this is for the non-YouTube viewers. Today, I have 2 more interviews coming up, and they're both going to be bangers. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you watch those as well. It's a secret what they're going to be. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.